Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. As we look at Matthew chapter 8 and move into chapter 9, sometimes what authors in the Bible do is they don't just talk about one person specifically, they don't just talk about one story specifically, but they actually group things together to try to portray a bigger point. That's part of what's happening in Matthew chapter 8. If you look at Jesus in your life, to what degree does Jesus have complete control of your life? And to what degree do you live your life because Jesus has complete control of everything? It's one thing to say we believe in Jesus. It's an altogether different thing to completely live for Him in everyday life and everyday activities. You look through the miracles that happen in Matthew chapter 8, they're designed to tell a bigger story. They're designed to paint a bigger picture. Jesus heals people from physical diseases, from physical sickness or ailments. Jesus calms a storm, and Jesus delivers people from demonic oppression. People are possessed by demons. People are being battered by waves, and people are being battered by life because of sickness and disease. Matthew does that for one reason. Multiple reasons, but one of them is to tell a bigger picture, that Jesus has control over the physical world. Jesus has control over our bodies and our immediate physical world, and He has control over the spiritual realm as well. So if Jesus has control over nature, if He has control over our physical bodies in the physical realm, and He has control over the spiritual realm as well, and He has power over all of those things, what doesn't He have power over? What doesn't He have control over? In the midst of a storm, He could calm it. In the midst of a spiritual attack, He could stop it. In the midst of something physically going on in the world, He can change it. Or in all of those cases, He could give us the grace and the power to walk through it. He has control. He has power over all. That's one of the big points of the chapter as a whole in Matthew chapter 8. If you go back and read through those stories, picture that being the story that Matthew's been trying to tell us. In your life right now, where do you need to experience Jesus' power? Where do you need Jesus to come in and to change something about your life, about your perspective, or about your experience? Because what Matthew's trying to say is whatever it is we're facing, however overwhelming it feels, however discouraging it feels, however hopeless it feels, however long we've prayed and it hasn't changed, Jesus has power over all. So keep going to Jesus. God bless.